Welcome everyone to Romance Book Monsters. It's your girl Lollipop here with Kitty Boom.
Hello.
And we are doing our very first book haul on our channel for December 2020. Super excited because Christmas is one of my favorite things to watch on movies and books. So, yay for the holiday books. Mm. So, I'm going to kick the video off and talk about the first book that I have ready for share with you guys is Trapunzel, Faded Fairy Tales Book 3 by Tanzania Glover. And this book is available for purchase starting December 4th. And I haven't read this book before, obviously, but I also have not read this author. But I loved how she's doing Rapunzel a little bit differently. So if you think normally with the normal Rapunzel story, it's, she's stolen basically and kidnapped and not raised in the best way. But with this one, Nicole Jones is actually adopted at birth and raised by a loving family in Atlanta who own a tailoring company, and she's the co-owner of a fashion boutique. And but obviously, with a lot of children who are adopted, she just wants to find out a little bit more about her birth parents. So she gets stuck in a road trip during one of the worst blizzards in New York State with Chase and Logan, and adventures ensue. So I'm really excited to check out a new author and a new take on Rapunzel.
Sounds good. Yes. Okay. So my first book that I've been waiting on to be released for December is Coyote by Lila Rose. It was released 2 days ago. And so I couldn't wait to read it. So I've actually already read that one. So I can give a little bit of a mini review. I was trying to come in blind with this one, but then it dropped in my Kindle and yeah, I was up all night. So that's gone. So I mean, imagine this. Imagine you are like this shy girl in high school and a very actually she wasn't even in high school yet. She's in junior high and this very cute upperclassman says he wants to meet you in the gym. So you're sneaking off to the gym to see this guy and the lights are out in the gym. And then all of a sudden, these like little bullies are like pushing you. And, they unfortunately knock her on the ground and everybody's laughing at her. Like, how dare she thinks that this boy is going to like her. And in comes the young hero. Like, what are you doing? But at the same time, she's like super embarrassed because she has peed on herself. And so, yes. So flash forward 8 years later, she runs into this guy and he is now like a part of a motorcycle club and she recognizes him but he doesn't recognize her, and all she can think is, oh my gosh, I just remember that day where I peed on myself and he rescued me from the gym and the bullies and I just can't face him. So that's kind of like how their story begins or starts off. Now this is a part of the Hawks MC series. This is the next generation, so it's a part of a motorcycle club series where it was like several books, like maybe 7 to 10 books that she wrote for the Hawks MC series. So now we're in the next generation. So this is the son of the founder of the president of the motorcycle series. And I love that you just get to stay with the story like for so long and you see it go from when the parents fall in love to now we have the son falling in love. So that aspect of it was just great. And it was a really good book. Like she has like taken like some self-defense classes. So now she's like a little, quiet, sassy, like ninja, fighting the MC. And they're like, oh my gosh, did she just do that? So that was really cool. But it was a really good book. Like she saves one of the motorcycle club guys and their romance starts and you have this nosy mother that stops at her bakery because she's a baker and she's like spying on her future daughter-in-law to see, what she's like. So I definitely recommend it. I'm not going to give it all away because it's not a full like review and it's a book haul, but I definitely recommend Coyote by Lila
Okay.
and the
So
whole series. I love the series.
All right, so I am also, so for my second book, I also have another author that I've never read before, but it's my first Christmas book on the list called Grown and Sexy for Christmas by Janice Dixon. And this book is available for purchase December 10th. And this book just had me at hello with the name and the title. But picture, you're in a crossroads in your life. You got another disappointing annual review. You're not happy about your career, even though you've sacrificed so much. You live across the country from your family and your best friends. So you decide to, give yourself 30 days to figure it out. You're meeting your best friend in New York and you're going to get your groove back. You're going to party, you're going to eat too much, you're going to drink too much. But then you meet this fine gentleman by the name of Carson Wellington. He's grown, sexy, and loaded, but he wants the things that she don't know she want yet. Obviously, he wants a wife, a family, and forever. And she's all about that. I don't know what I'm doing with my life right now. I'm trying to figure out what my dreams is. And, hilarity ensues. So I'm super excited about that one as well.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm making notes. Like I'm definitely going to go and read that Trapunzel book like later on today.
Listen, Amazon is the best. I was searching for books that come out in December and I came across some things I didn't know existed. And I was like, thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Now, for my December books, none of them have anything to do with Christmas.
It happened.
It happened. So my second book that I have been looking forward to this month is Lainey by Leanne Ashers. Again, another favorite independent author of mine. And with this motorcycle club, it's like, the best of both worlds. They're not like outlaw motorcycle gang. They're like a legit, like, we do like, legit legal businesses type motorcycle gang. Mm-hmm. So it's like you have the bad boy, but then like they make a lot of money from their legal businesses, so you don't have to worry about them going to jail.
Exactly.
So in this book, it's like it's the sister of one of the other members who had a previous book, and she ends up with two of his motorcycle gang brothers. So it's a menage a trois. So she, I don't know what type of artist or what field she's in, but from the description, she is a famous person and she has this crazy fan that she is trying to get away from. Mm-hmm. So she like leaves her hometown or Los Angeles or where she is to get away from this crazy fan. Then she comes back and, she meets these two guys who wrote for the motorcycle club. And I remember in a previous book, they met for the first time. She cooks for them and they're like hooked on her. Mm-hmm. And so, their relationship ensues from them. So I really can't tell exactly what the story is going to be about, like all the specific details from the description. But I know that this author always delivers a great read. So I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. Again, that is Lainey by Leanne Ashers.
So my next book is called, so let's go flip the script a little bit and talk about some bad guys who do good. So my next book is Alec, Seducing the Hitman by T.C. Clark. And this book will be available for purchase on December 10th. So we have Alec here, Alec Hansen, who's been, outrunning his past for a few years, trying to start a new life, but an old friend calls in a favor for him to give him some help, basically. And since he's an excellent friend, he hops on a plane and enters the world filled with white collar crime, bounty hunter killers, and a deadly virus. We did not need another virus read this year, but this is how it's going.
I don't even want to read a book with a virus in it right now.
This is not a COVID book. It's just a deadly virus. Anyhow, we have Elsa Wentworth, and she's not a person to attend parties or whatever. So she ends up attending a party with her former bestie. And yeah, let's just say things did not go well at this party. So now she's off on a series of unfortunate events that happens to her. And this hitman is here taking care of her, protecting her. And, this is a romance, so we know love is in the air.
Okay, so the third book title is Lady Alblestone's Christmas Intrigue, Christmas Chronicles Book 4. And I guess I have 3 books to read from the previous because, I just discovered that this was a series when I was checking to see what was being released this month. Again, I haven't read this in so long, but in the previous sister books, Lady Oswaldine is like one of the grand dames of their time of the ton. And she's one that's over a society and the lady and held in great esteem. So she is going to be having a house party, and it's featuring her nephew who is supposed to find love during this house party while they try to figure out who the bad guy is. Lady O, I guess she was one of those, spy assistants back in her, early heyday. So it's going to be an interesting read. I always love reading when they go to the country and, they have the house parties with the musicals and the picnics. We should recreate something like that. So I'm very excited to read this. I really like Stephanie Lawrence and the whole sister series. So I'm hoping that some characters from the previous books will show up in this book as visitors or side characters.
It's definitely possible.
Mm-hmm.
So the next book in our book haul is a book that we have both been waiting for. We are so happy it's here. So the next book on our book haul is Dream Chaser by Christian Ashley. We've been waiting for this book ever since the first book came out. We did review the previous book on our YouTube channel, so definitely check it out if you're interested. Ryan Jansen, she's also a stripper at the strip club, and she's being partnered with the next commando, Boone. And of course, she's running. She's running, and he is chasing because he's ready for them to be together. I think her big issue is that even though he's the type of man that, will provide everything she needs, she doesn't trust him to stay when life gets hard because she has not had the best track record with men. And but he's here to prove her wrong. He's here to prove her wrong. And also, one of the big things is she finds out, or he confronts her with evidence that her loved ones are conning her. So I'm definitely interested to find out who are these loved ones and how are they duping her? Are they taking money, or, are they lying about, what's going on? We don't know, but we are definitely excited to find out.
I am so ready. As soon as it drops in my Kindle, I'm going to be up reading it. I'm so happy she didn't make us wait a long time for the second release.
I know, a few months later. Thank you, Lord. Kristen Ashley, love her. And in a parting note, I saw that she's launching a new MC line as well that's coming out next year, early next year. So be on the lookout to hear even more because we are
ready for that too, because I loved her Chaos series.
Mm-hmm. And then the next book that we both didn't know we were waiting on, but now we're happy it's here. So if you recall, we did for our Halloween book review, we reviewed a book by Robin Peterman, and we had said the line is done. All the books are available on Kindle Unlimited. Well, behooved me of being shocked when I was looking up for books that were coming out this month, that there's a new book in the line. Very excited. It's coming out. It's going to be available on December 14th, and it's Fashionably Dead and Loving It by Robin Peterman. Her kid is growing up. She's trying to figure out, we've got the baby demons. There's a half naked demon in her closet and with a foul mouth. And, now there's zombies all of a sudden. And she's like, where are these zombies coming from? And now we got to go kill them all. So, obviously she's trying to kill zombies in Prada. Because Prada is her bitch. She loves Prada.
And I love her baby demons. So I'm ready to revisit that.
Yes. Didn't know we wanted it. but here it is. I'm so excited.
Right.
So here is a rundown of what my favorite books are, we're looking forward to for this month, and what Kitty Boom is looking forward to this month. Definitely, if these are new authors for you, check them out. Check out their previous stories. Check out these books. I know you'll be in for a great time. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know how you feel by commenting. We definitely want to keep engaged with you guys. And the only way for us to do that is for you to slip into those comments and let us know what you're thinking. Have you read any of these authors? Do you enjoy them? Is there something else you would really want to be surprised? Hey, how about, is there a book that, an author hasn't written in that series for 5 years and all of a sudden they plop up a new book? Are you excited about it? Let us know. Share with us. We would definitely love to try new authors.
I'm usually mad about that.
But sometimes the story ended and they just, got an epiphany to, put that cherry on top. We already got the cake. The cake is already baked.
Yes, if you're making me wait 5 years for your next book in the series.
But you didn't know you were getting it though. It wasn't another book to get.
Okay, that type of series. I'm talking about the kind of series where there's supposed to be another book. And you're just like, where is the other book?
No, I don't like to wait 5 years for that either. Surprise me on something I didn't know I was getting. But don't make me wait 5-10 years for a book, for sure. I wholeheartedly agree. Again, I'm gonna throw up the list of our December book haul. Take a look. Let us know what you think. And we hope to talk to you soon. Enjoy your holidays, y'all.
Happy holidays.